Alright guys, what's up? It's Wooly here. So today I want to talk about the mechanics in CTE, how to get through it. Just a quick overview. So we're not going to show the hallway. I'm just going to show you the sections that you really need to focus on. You know, we're not going to talk about the hallways, anything like that. Just the boss encounters. At this point, the raid's been out a day, and a lot of us have already been through it multiple times. Um, So this first encounter here, you're basically going to have two bosses. Kind of, you have Cersei and Wonder Woman corrupted, right? The main thing is it's kind of similar to other boss mechanics where you basically just need to burn them at the same time. If you burn one too quick, the other one will start to rise. So you kind of want to burn them both as best as you can. Um, and basically just try to match that, right? You just want to get them down at the same time. Ultimately, Wonder Woman does her reflect, which is something that you need to watch out for. It does tell you on the screen, like most of these one-shot mechanics, not to hit her. So like always, she goes into that black stance. You just got to watch for that. She does this right here, where it shoots out these pink orbs. Now it doesn't seem to go in a full circle. I thought I saw that in some of the test videos, but I've not seen it do that while we're actually in there. It tends to go into one side, or just a couple of sides. It doesn't look like it does a full circle. So really, just watch for that. You can still attack while you're jumping. It's pretty easy maneuver around. Other than that, she does that spin right there. As you can see her going, all across the screen, just like whirling dervish type of thing. But she's just gliding across the screen. So you just have to move. It's not that hard, but you'd be surprised people just get knocked out by it, not paying attention. So that's it as far as the mechanics in here. It's just block her shield, jump over those orbs, and as you can see there, it says block if marked by lightning. I believe you get a purple arrow that points over you, so just move away from everybody and just block. I don't know if standing next to them will cause them to go down, but I just prefer to move away from people when I have some kind of mark on me. You know what I mean? And as you can see, I hit her shield there, so that's her shield mechanic, right? I believe that's it for this part here. It's, like I said, it's pretty straightforward. This is one of the easier encounters. It's the second boss that's really the one that can be a pain, but we're going to show you the strat to get through that, because a lot of people like to use two tanks, but you don't need two tanks, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and stop here, and we'll resume at the second boss encounter. Alright, so this one here is the second boss encounter. It does have a couple of pretty fun mechanisms. So the first thing is I want to talk about the ads. The strategy is to have one tank. You can have two if you want, one standing in the back, preferably with lasso. But a DPS, a troll, anybody can do that with the lasso in the back. You don't necessarily need lasso, but it is helpful. Ultimately, you just are going through burning phases here. Now that red pool that you see underneath her, you basically treat this like the lazy beam mechanic. You are going to lunge in when that blue ring comes around her and just stay close. And then after that blue ring, it's going to be immediately followed by a red AoE underneath her. So you lunge in and then you jump back. It's pretty easy to avoid. The only thing that can be kind of a hassle is you'll notice here after you lunge in, when you get ready to roll out, there will be like a whirlwind around some people. It's just, twirling around them. This will ground anybody near you. That right there, right? So you'll see if you get near anybody with that aura on you, that twirling aura, it's going to knock them down and ground them. So, if you get that on you, just try to roll away from everybody else so you don't ground them. That's it as far as that mechanic there. Pretty straightforward. The only thing that can be a hassle is when you are trying to lunge for that blue ring and trying to get inside of it. Pets are in the way. Like I said, it's been one day, and the amount of times I've been blocked by pets trying to get into that ring. You know, I go to lunge and I just hit the pets. So your positioning matters. Now here on the doors, basically you want 2 DPS on each door, and then 1 DPS to remain on the boss. And then, of course, if any of the ghosts happens to escape, you know, that DPS can focus on that one, because the ghosts are pretty quick to kill. They don't have very long lifespans. Sorry, not lifespans. I'm talking about Destiny or something. They don't have very big HP bars. They burn very, very quick. So just keep your attention on the ads. As soon as the ads come up, you know, it's the golden rule in Raid. As soon as the ads come up, burn them. So yeah, 2 DPS on each door. Troll should be in the middle. That way he can rotate back and forth pretty easily. Toss some debuffs on the boss, toss some debuffs on the ads, and maintain your positioning. And that's it. You can see we got a DPS in the back that's actually holding the ads with lasso. And that's it. But you don't need to do that. The run that I did I think we did it in a little over 18 minutes. We had 1 tank. You basically just kite if you're the tank. He was just kiting. And everybody just turned towards the ads and immediately burned them. Okay, so that's the strat for the ads. As far as this mechanic here, this is where she's going to shoot out those balls like that, these orbs that you need to get around, these bubbles. You're going to have those pools on the ground. You see those pools? There should be about 2 or 3 of them. And you want to run into them, and that is going to give you that ethereal form, that ghost form, that's going to allow you to skate a lot faster and get around those bubbles. That happens a couple of times, and that's it. You just got to avoid it. Other than that, she does that right there. Those little, I don't know, more orb mechanics. I don't know what those are. Just avoid them. You know, it's not as intense. They're not going to one-shot you. Like the constant orbs that are coming out, but they do hit pretty hard. So this is the hardest boss right here in this raid, and it's really not even that difficult once you've done it the first time. You're golden, and then you know exactly what to do. And so the first time we did this, we were stuck on it for a while, and then we figured out the pools, and that was it. We just realized, you know, you just got to stick to the pool. So as long as you get in the pools, if you make it to that phase, if you get in the pools, you should be good, because then you shouldn't die unless you're just not paying attention, right? Last boss right here. This is pretty straightforward. It's actually fairly easy. The way that you kill the boss is you don't fight Hecate directly. What you do is you kill the spirits. And the way to do that is you need to make sure that 1, you revive Wonder Woman in the back whenever she goes down. 2, you're going to be prompted to talk to Cersei. It's going to transform you into a bestiomorph. And from there, you're going to run and close the portals. When you close these portals, these purple orbs will drop, and you're going to take that orb, you're going to run up, and you're going to smash the Spectre with it. You know, that purple ad right there, that big mini boss, or whatever you want to call it, that soldier. You're going to smash it with the purple orbs, and that's going to weaken its shield. You have to do this about 2 or 3 times, okay? And you can see the orb right there that dropped, and so you just pick it up, you run over it, and you smash it like I'm about to do right here, and you'll see the words aspect shield damage. So you do it again, and it should come off. So like I said, I think 2 or 3 times, and it comes off, and then they become vulnerable. So they're invulnerable until you hit them with the orbs. I believe you have to do this for 3 phases. That's it. It's just ads coming out of those doors. Close the doors, get the orbs, use the orbs to break the shield, and then just burn them. And it's very, very quick. So that's pretty much it. I don't think I missed anything. It's a very fun raid, very easy raid. Other than that, just make sure you get the dynamite on the floor. You know what I mean? We've messed it a couple of times, but nothing ever really happened. So I guess just a small AoE in that area. I'm not sure, but usually we get them, so we don't have to worry about that. And that's it, guys. It's very straightforward, very easy raid. Once you've done it the first time, shouldn't have any problems after that. Yeah, if I left anything out, please feel free to drop a comment down below with any mechanic that I may have missed, because I'm looking at it from a DPS and troll perspective. I'm not looking at it as a tank perspective, so I don't know if there's any mechanics that tanks are doing that I'm not aware of, but other than that, this is pretty much what I've noticed. So I hope this helps anybody who hasn't gone in yet. Yeah, good luck. Enjoy the raid. But as always, appreciate it, guys. Thank you for stopping by. I'll catch you next time. We'll be out. Enjoy the rest of the raid here.
Despite a growing danger, I consent to leave magic as is.
Wait, embrace your love. Guide us through this danger.
Or destroy the danger outright.
I cannot. It is a power beyond my reach.